The ICBI, the Nippon Foundation Mathematics Package for Teachers. Title of the video, A intersection B. So these letters have braille markings. So intersection sign is the U which is reversed. So A intersection B. In A union B, we looked at the distinct categories. In the A intersection B, we have to look into the commonalities. Now let us see how we can demonstrate this using the two-dimensional diagrams. We are using two circles, one representing the set A and other representing the set B. Now let us see how the intersection happens between these two sets. Now A and B are simply touching. Now what happens? There is a common area. There is a common area. Now ask the child to explore, right? Let the child explore the two circles, set A and set B, and they are intersecting in a place. So let the child keep the fingers at the connecting points and then guess, yes, the circle A is on top of circle B, so the intersecting area is a small one. The intersecting area is a small one. Then you bring the circles together. Again, let the child feel the intersecting points. Okay. First, let the child explore set A and then explore set B, and then the intersecting points can be felt. The child can get an idea of the intersecting area. So that means approximately an intersecting area. So the earlier case, the intersecting area was small. Now in the current case, the intersecting area is slightly bigger. Then let the child bring the circles together. Again, explore, right, set A, right, and set B. Yes, they are intersecting. Now the intersecting area is much bigger. Now the child can use the fingers to get an idea of the approximate area of the intersection. So the intersection is much bigger. The intersection is much bigger. So this kind of tactile experience will help the child to understand. Again, you can notice as the circles are coming together, then the child can guess the distance. The more the distance between the thumb and the index finger, then the child can understand that the intersection area is more. Now, when the intersection area is less, the distance becomes smaller and smaller. So when the circles touch, that means your two fingers touch. So this is a kind of clue, right? Let the child feel the intersecting points. The closer the fingers are, the intersecting area is less. The longer the distance between the fingers, you can assume that the intersecting area is bigger. Now we have used the full circles to teach this. Now don't waste anything. So what we have done, we have made these two circles out of two squares. Now what we have done, we have cut the circle from the square 1, we have cut another circle from square 2. Now, the circles are useful for teaching the concept of A union B. Now, the outer portions are very good for teaching the concept of A intersection B. So now, in order to keep this intact, we have put a sellotape at the end. That means these will not tear. This is very gentle, and this sellotape is keeping the sheets together. Now, the child gets an idea now that the two circles are almost touching. Now, what you can do, you can bring the circles together. In the case of using the full circles, the child has to make a guess, right? The child has to make a guess about the intersecting area, right? Approximately, because one circle is on the other circle. In this case, the child can get the idea of the exact area of the intersection. Now, circle 1 and circle 2. Now the child will say, oh, this is the intersecting area. Now you can bring them together, and then the intersecting area becomes larger, right? The child can feel the intersecting area. Now again, the distance between the fingers is longer. Now, earlier case, when the intersection is less, the distance between the fingers touching the connecting points, it is smaller. Then when the intersection is more, the distance between the fingers also becomes longer. Now the child can understand the area of intersection. This type of hands-on experience will help the child to understand the concept effectively. So we have demonstrated the concepts of A union B and A intersection B using real objects and also with the use of papers. Now in the subsequent videos, let us see how the real numbers can be used to understand the concept of A union B and A intersection B.